Hey everybody, Jason here with Brett's Brick Builds. This episode we've got a Speed Champions, the McLaren Formula F1 team. We've got the McLaren Formula F1 car, kit number 30683, 58 pieces. And we're going to go ahead and hop in here and get going on this build. Polybag kit, I think it ran around $5 when I picked it up. We're going to do the usual here, the usual unusual, and by that I mean usually we use the knife to open the box, but the polybag kit, we're going to go with the scissors. Just cut a corner out there, set those down, and let's see what we got in here. I've never done a, what do you call it, polybag of the Speed Champions kit. So we have that empty. Let me go ahead and just drop that down there. Out of sight. We have, I wonder what's in here. What is in here? We've got decals with the polybag kit. That is interesting. I did not expect that. So I'm going to have to we're going to do a quick time-lapse timeout. I got to go grab my official application tweezers, and we'll be back in just a second. And through the magic of editing, we are back with our precision application tweezers. Get this out of our way here. And let's go ahead and let's pop open our instructions. Two sides again, but I think this is going to be a nice, quick, fun build. We did the Mars rover robot in another episode, and that was much more of a build than I didn't think I'd take like a 20-minute build on a polybag kit. And I'm not complaining. I like it. You know, a good build's a good build, but in your head when you're thinking, oh, polybag kit, that'll be quick. That one went on for a little longer than we thought. Of course, that was a technique kit too. I find the technique kits are always a little more, takes just a bit longer, bit more thought. Gotta watch them a little closer. You know, keep an eye on your. Just start winging it there. Don't think you've got it figured out when you get in there. That far, so far. And that's what it wasn't. I know it's easy. I mean, it's not so easy to see on those poly bags sometimes. So we're building this. We get in here on this car. So see how it works out for us. I think we'll be all right. Here. Okay, they're each going to get this on the side, so we will put this on these here first. Let's see here. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it in this video or not, but we're building a little earlier in the day because it gets darker earlier, so it feels like, I mean, it's barely 6:30 p.m. My time here. It's completely dark where I live at. So I'm building now, but it seems like there's a lot more traffic earlier. It might just be because we're building earlier in the day, technically, even though it feels later. Not a fan of the time change. Pets are all confused. The cats are like, hey, it's dinner time. That little kitty body clock that they've got is saying, hey, it's time for dinner. And you're like, no, it's an hour earlier, and they say time is a construct, and we don't necessarily follow that. Where's my food? Here. Two more of the 1x1s. Both of those down there. Then I have these guys going on. Yeah, that one went on all right. It just didn't give me a snap, so I wasn't really sure if I got it there. Let's see. All right. There. Oh, so we got the rear wing is like a sub-assembly by itself. studs out the side. All right, so we've got our McLaren decal, number 4. Squeeze into this little spot. There's where we need our tweezers. I'm going to try putting this on here first. I'm not sure if this will work. That worked pretty good. I am not, if you're new to the channel, I am not a fan of the decals, so I struggle with them a bit. I'm going to call that one right there. I'm going to say that's one fine decal putting on there. That way. Take that back over. It's going to go on the back here. Am I correct? Yes, I am. Right, so then we have 2 of these assemblies. We're going to do, and there's going to be like a right and a left. It's the nose cone. Oh, there's not a right and a left. It gets a sticker on each side. Okay. I was starting to worry there. I was like, I only have one of those pieces. Alright, so we will, again, precision tweezers to the rescue. Get this set. Not bad. And then on top of decals, black on black decals, I find to be, I just find them difficult to get them lined up on the edge of the piece. Just my opinion. One of the harder decal placements to work on is the black on the black. Oh, each side there. And that is going this way because it's like the back of the seat where the driver's sitting at. We have the orange guy there. And interesting use of like these horn batarang things to be like the front halo of the driver's compartment there. I always enjoy the creative use that they come up with for pieces you wouldn't think would work in a certain situation, and they find a way to make them work. Doing that on each side. Stood back up that way. There we go. Side there and this side here. Now we have our last decal. Go across the front. This piece, which is essentially like the nose. Nose cone piece there. Not exactly center, but with my decal skills, we're going to call it good. There we are. Just look at how we are, how we're doing there. Nothing really on the bottom, but there we are. Okay. Back, I just noticed this piece should be right there. That was all the way back on. Jeez. Like step 5, I missed that one. You guys got to keep an eye on me. These on each side. And then we have little orange guys. The little orange guys are doing a lot of heavy lifting on this build. Four tires going on here. Car. Same both ways, so we will pop all of those on. Okay, there we go. Put those pieces aside there, put our tweezers out of the way. Instructions moved over. This up here without banging the camera. There we go. So we got plan view. Side view, it's the same on both sides. From the rear, with the brake lighty there, the rear wing. Yeah, not bad at all. That is a neat little. That's definitely a neat little kit there for the Polybag. It'd also be cool if you have like the larger size, the full size one. Set them up next to each other. That'd be a nice display setup. But yeah, that is kit number 30683. It has 58 pieces. Lego Speed Champions Polybag kit. Runs around, I guess, you know, depending on where you're buying at, but around $4 or $5 in my neck of the woods. And I wouldn't I wouldn't imagine it would change that much in other areas. But yeah, it's a nice little build right there. And we will we'll be back with another build in the next few weeks or days, depending on how these kind of come out in order and how the order that I get them edited at. But we just want to say thanks for stopping by. We'll be back with more builds, and we'll see you then.